Hi everybody, how are you all doing? If you are new here, hi, thank you for clicking to this video. And if you're a recurring viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you so much. And for those who have subscribed lately, thank you. I appreciate it a lot and I am so happy. Now in today's video, I will be sharing with you my Monstera collection. I have quite a few. I think I have 11 types or 11 kinds. I don't know. I know Monstera is a genus, but yeah, I love Monsteras because they are just so different and they have different types of leaves, and I know they are difficult sometimes, but it is so worth it. It is so rewarding to grow, and yeah, let's get into the video. So let's start from the smallest plants and then work our way through the biggest ones. So some of these plants you actually have seen recently on a tour of my cabinet, so I will still show them, but I will not really talk a lot about them. So yeah, let's start with those plants, and the first one is this one here. This here is my Monstera adansonii endowment. It is variegated. This is the newest leaf over here, and she is looking so cute with those two fenestrations. I love it so much. It is a teeny tiny plant right now, but she is growing pretty well for me. I have it in the cabinet, as I said, because I feel like at this moment in her life she needs more humidity. So she will be in the cabinet until she is more established. I just appreciate and love watching her grow. She has a guardian over there, if you could see. She has the ladybug. She has been with me for more than 4 months, I think. I am not entirely sure, but I think I have an unboxing video of this plant, if I am not mistaken, so you guys can just check it out. I love the variegation of this plant as well. So far it is staying consistent. I was worried at some point that maybe I wouldn't be able to give her the care she needs and she would revert to green, but so far she is growing very well. Her leaves are just improving, if I would say so. I have repotted her once. This is my adansonii endowment. So the next plant I have to show you is also a newer acquisition to me. I had this for, I think, roughly 2 months now. I am not entirely sure, but this here is my Monstera obliqua Peru. She is also a tiny plant right now, and she is, I think, okay. She had given me 2 leaves. This is the newest one here, and then this one had grown in my care as well. So she is doing well. She is still in pond, and I may have to repot her soon because I don't like how that substrate is looking right now, and I think also it didn't help that it is always wet. So the bottom of, if you can see, the bottom of the plant itself is getting a little moldy, so I may have to change the substrate very soon. But this plant is just looking very cute. She is very perky. I'm not sure if this is the usual growth pattern of Monstera obliqua Peru, but I kind of like it. It's just like a stick growing up with a few leaves, but isn't she cute? Love the slender leaves of this plant. So yeah, I don't have much to say about this plant yet because, as I said, she is kind of new to me. Same with the Monstera adansonii endowment. Other than she is growing very well, and yeah, she may only have like a few leaves right now, but I love her so much. This is my wish list plant for a very long time, and I am so happy to have added her in my collection. I just found her on Facebook Marketplace for a very cheap price. I think I got her for like $20 from someone, and so yeah, I'm so proud of myself for finding her. My Monstera obliqua Peru. This one. This here is my Monstera Esqueleto, supposed to be. That's what I purchased it as, and I am hoping it is a Monstera Esqueleto because I would really like to have that one. But the leaves are a little different. Maybe it's because it is a juvenile form right now, but she is growing very well. Look at that aerial root, this one here. And also she has some crazy roots going down on the bottom. I have to repot a lot of these plants soon, but I am just waiting a little bit. She has some brownings on the bottom leaves. I found thrips on her a while back, but I have since treated her, and I don't see any thrips anymore. But I am just not so happy with those yellowing leaves. But I will leave it be for now because I think it is still giving energy to the plants. So I will just wait until they totally give up or die, and then I will chop them off. But this is here a new growth point. This one here, this is where I chopped. This one here is where I chopped, and then it grow this growth point here. And so yeah, she seemed to be easy, I hope. Other than the pest, she is easy. So yeah, this is my Monstera. What did I just say? Monstera Esqueleto. Very pretty. I will have to put her on a pole soon, I guess. So yeah. And then 2 more smaller plants, and then we will be off to the bigger ones. Okay, so this next one is something that I am having a hard time with. And oh shoot. I just found thrip on her. Pain in the butt. Okay, this here is my Monstera Stanleyana albo or Aurea, I don't know. But look, let me show you the thrip. I just found one. Can you see it, guys? That black thing there, just gonna squeeze it. No wonder she was looking very sad. Like, see how curly those leaves are? They are not supposed to be like that, but when they are not happy, when they have pests, they curl up like that. Other than if they are thirsty, they also curl up. But I am 100% sure this plant is not thirsty by any means, because her soil right now actually is moist, and she is on a humidity dome. I have had her in a dome by herself because she has not been making me very happy, and I thought the humidity dome will give it extra boost. But yeah, seeing that thrip, that just crushed my hope for this plant. Anyhow, these are the 2 new leaves she had given me, like this one, and this is the newest one here. They are beautiful. Like, look at those variegations. It is so pretty. But I feel like this plant requires a lot of humidity as well. So she will go back to the dome as soon as I finished filming. And yeah, she also has a lot of, or not a lot, she also has some roots going down there. So yeah, this is my Monstera Stanleyana that has thrip right now. Okay, last one of the smaller plant is my favorite plant. Well, she's not my only favorite. I have a lot of them that are my favorites, but this is my most prized. most loved plant in my collection. This here is my Monstera Mint. She is not the prettiest, I know, compared to a lot of the other plants that you would see online, but I am just happy to have her in my collection. And right now she is working on a new leaf down there in the middle, and I am excited to see her unfurl. And she is looking very white. I am a little worried, but we will see. She is doing very well. She is in a cabinet right now. I have not done anything to her as well. She is still on the same substrate that she came to me with, and really I have not done anything to her at all. But yeah, you know what, guys, I have a trick to share with you. I actually have learned this from who was it? I think it was Wild Fern. I saw it on her one of her video. This you see this pot, or this nursery pot, is cut into little pieces on the top. It's because this pot wasn't fitting on this what is this, cash pot, whatever. It wasn't fitting here, but I really love to have this one, so I did what she said, and yeah, it is now fitting perfectly, and I don't see the rim at all. So yeah, this is my Monstera Mint. I'm sorry if I didn't explain that very well. I'm not very good at explaining things. So yeah, she's very pretty, and I can't wait for her to grow in my care. Monstera Mint. That's all of the smaller Monsteras I have in my collection. Now let's start with the bigger ones. But let me just have a sip of my drink. I am getting thirsty. Okay, so the first one we are gonna talk is a plant actually that has been with me for a long time now. Or technically this is not the original plant. I have had this plant for a very long time. I think this is one of my oldest plant. And then I had a thrip infestation, like it was bad. I had one big pot of Monstera deliciosa with a lot of branches, stems, whatever you call it. I have a big pot of that, and then when the thrip invaded that pot, I just got tired of treating it, and I gave up. I chopped the whole plant. I rooted some of the cuttings, and then the thrip would just not leave it alone, so I gave up. I threw the cuttings, but before I throw them out, I gave some to a friend, and then she was able to save it, and yeah, she had it in her collection. For a while I didn't have any Monstera deliciosa in my care, and at some point I missed my Monstera deliciosa, or I missed having Monstera deliciosa. So I asked her if she still have a cutting of a Monstera deliciosa, and so yeah, she did, and she gave me back the cutting of a plant that came from me, and this is her now. She is still looking rough. You could still see some damage to the leaves. I think this is an original leaf. Look at those back. It is thrip damage for sure. And I just love this type of Monstera deliciosa because this is the large form, and look at the petal, guys. It has the ruffling. It is hard to see there. So yeah, it is a very beautiful plant. This has unfurled in my care. I've had her back in my care for like a month now, and this one has unfurled in my care. She is not perfect because I can see there are some brownings on the bottom there, and I am 100% sure it is pest damage as well. So I really have to up my game when it comes to pest treating because my plants are suffering. But I am hoping that I would be able to get rid of them before the summer comes. So yeah, but this here is my Monstera deliciosa. Look at the trunk of this plant. It is huge and it's thick. If I am able to, I would try to see if I could find the picture or a footage of my big Monstera where this plant came from. So yeah, Monstera deliciosa. She only has 2 leaves, but she is looking pretty, although she is looking rough on the edges. Yeah, Monstera deliciosa. Next up is a Monstera that I have had wished for a very long time to have in my channel, and I actually have tried with a few cuttings. I started at one point with a more established plant with a few leaves. I think I bought it for $10 from someone on Facebook Marketplace. That one did well in my care, and I think I actually was able to sell that whole plant. But then, as I said, I came to a point, or I came to a point where I missed a certain plant, and so I would go and look for a plant to replace that. And so yeah, this here is my Monstera Peru. She is huge. I don't even know how to put her in the whole frame. Maybe I'll do it sideways. Crazy. Yeah, she still doesn't fit, but maybe I will insert a barrel of how she is looking. But yeah, she is big and she is actually beautiful. I love the texture of the leaves of this plant. So I'm not gonna lie, this has not grown fully in my care. This was already a big plant when I purchased her, but she had grown so much too in my care. I think when I purchased her, she was almost on the top of this pole here. This is the original pole that it came with, and I just added this whole top here, and so that's how much it had grown in my care already. She is a fast grower, I would say. I actually should extend the pole or chop it. I am thinking of chopping it and propagating it because I would like to make it like fuller on the bottom here. But we'll see. I'm kind of scared of chopping her because I have had a hard time rooting Monstera Peru before, and so I don't feel like wasting the plant in case it doesn't work. So yeah, but yeah, this is a very beautiful plant. She has some roots over there too. I think I am so tempted to propagate her because I'm thinking it would root pretty easily, but who knows. So yeah, this is my Monstera Peru. Very beautiful. The next one is also another plant that I have had for a very long time in my collection. One of the OG plant in my collection, and then I lost the plant to thrips, same story. And I have one of this that was in a pole. It was so beautiful, so lush, it's massive, and then I just throw it away. But yeah, when it comes to thrips, when it is too much for me to deal with, I just don't wanna waste my energy, because sometimes it's just not worth it. The stress and the the trouble of treating a plant is just not worth it. So this here is a Monstera Adansonii wide form. This is just a regular Adansonii wide form, but look how huge those leaves are. It's at one point I thought this is a Monstera Esqueleto, but I know it is not. This is just a Monstera Adansonii with the wide leaves, but she is very nice. She is starting to trail at some point on this vine here, which I am debating if I should put a pole or if I should chop it or let it trail. As at this moment, I am not entirely sure. I am just loving her right now, enjoying her. She looked sparse from that angle. She is very cute, and she has some new growth point down there also. I think I have, this one was getting brown, so I chopped it, but I have one more over here that is starting to grow for me. So yeah, I also see a lot of roots on the bottom of the pot. I don't know if you could see it, but yeah, she could appreciate some repotting very soon. I used to have like a big Monstera Adansonii too when I was starting with collecting plants. I used to have a big, actually not big, it was a long Monstera Adansonii that I was hanging on the entryway. I used it like a part of a decor in my entryway, and it was beautiful. And then when the winter came, it just died. So I have lost a lot of plants to cold and thrips and things like that. But yeah, that's just how life is. So yeah, this is my Monstera Adansonii wide form. Don't tell me it's a thrip again. Oh no, that's not. Alright guys, 3 more. Okay, so these 3 plants, we are just gonna go through this very quickly because you guys have just seen this recently. This here is my beautiful Monstera aurea. Look at her. She is so pretty. She is still a baby, but look guys, she has a new leaf there. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Although it is going winter now, she is still working on a new leaf, and I'm excited. So yeah, she is very easy care. I just give her like bright light, fertilized every time I water, and I also gave her a pole just in case she wanted to increase her leaf size. I'm sure that would be handy for her. But yeah, she also has some crazy roots going down there. I don't know if you could see. And yeah, I am happy with my Monstera aurea. She just looks so pretty. Love this new leaf here. This is the newest one that she gave me before. So yeah, Monstera aurea. Okay guys, 2 more and we're done. Next one is also a plant that I have had for a while. Actually, this is not the original plant that I am talking about, but I have had this type of plant before. And this here is my Monstera Thai constellation. I actually have like 4 more of this in my collection right now because I just love them so much. But this one is my favorite, and this is my personal collection. This is something that I would not part with. So yeah, this is something that I would like to keep in my collection for a long time. I have her in a no drainage with a well draining soil. And yeah, she seemed to be happy, and she is just chilling. I love this leaf here. It has a lot of sectoral variegation. Most of her leaves are actually. That's why I like her so much. I don't know if you can see the other Monstera ties. I have it behind me. I have it here. Can you see it? And I have one here. They're tiny, tiny. But yeah, and I think I have this one here on the top, which you couldn't see. And I have another one here. So yeah, I am crazy about Monstera tie constellation. But yeah, let's talk about the last plant in my care. Oh no, the last Monstera that I have in my collection is my Monstera albo, which actually I have just shown as well recently. So we are not gonna talk about her that much. I just want to include her onto this video because she is a Monstera as well. But as I said before, she is just a very happy plant right now, and she is making me very happy because she is just very pretty. I love her so much, and she is still growing very well for me. And yeah, although I don't have any new leaves from her, I'm happy. And I'm telling you guys, I need to repot all my plants almost. I don't know if you guys wanted to see repotting. I feel like repotting is a boring video, which I'm not saying that my videos are exciting because it's just mostly me talking, but I think it is better than repotting. But yeah, sometimes, maybe someday I would also repot, or I would also do a repotting video, but we'll see. But look at you guys, there's a ladybug in there too. I have a lot of ladybug in our home. I don't know why. I think they are escaping from the cold outside, so they come indoors. But anyhow, thank you guys. That's all of my Monstera in my collection. I don't have a lot. I don't have the most exciting ones. I actually would like to have the Monstera. It has something with flame. Monstera birthmarks flame? I don't know if there's such a thing. But that one is very expensive right now, so I think I could wait until the prices come down. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!